This is a video by Rich Pin. Today we are working on a Saturn S series. This happens to be a Gen 2 model, which is a 1998. And what we're doing today is we are checking a problem on the blower motor. This is very common. People say I turn my blower on and I only get high. The fan only is on high speed. Why is that? So we're going to get in there and we're going to show you what the problem could be and how to check it. Now the first thing we need to do is to remove this dash pad right here. Now on this Gen 2 there are two 7mm head screws right here that we have to remove. And we got some little covers here. Take that out, and then underneath there we got two screws. And if you happen to have a Gen 3, right in this area the pad comes right to the edge and you will find two of them right there hidden. So look for those. Now we'll use our trusty panel remover here and we'll start right from the edge. Work our way over. I'm trying not to break them. Okay. The rubber will probably come off the forward edge. And it usually does. Okay. Put that rubber back in place. Now underneath there you have a little foam pad, and now when you take it out, try to remember which side is up, or if you could just, if you want to right there top, that way you'll know exactly which way it'll go. Next thing we need to do is to remove this defroster duct right here. On each end there will be a 7mm headed bolt. You can get in there with a little ratchet. Make sure you don't drop it. Okay, there it is. Now we need to remove the other one on the other side now. Now there are two tabs on both sides of the defroster right there. One on each side. We need to pull it back away from that tab and then lift up on it. There's one. And I moved it sideways, and that took it off the other tab. Alright, now we're going to remove that duct. We're going to swing it up towards the windshield and out. Here is the item we're looking for, the blower motor resistor. This is the part that might be giving us problems when we don't have any blower speeds except high. So we're going to get in there and start testing that. Now we're going to check the resistor. We have our multimeter set up here, and she's set on DC voltage, and we have the black negative lead to ground, and the red lead, we have a paper clip clipped to the end of it. So now our key is off, so we're going to go over to the resistor, and we're going to take that paper clip and we're going to stick it into the yellow wire right there. Now when we turn the key on and turn the blower motor to number 1, we should see voltage on our meter. Okay, we see voltage 11.3 volts, so that means that voltage is getting down to our resistor. All right, now let's turn it off. And so now what we'll do is we'll check the number 2 speed, see if voltage is getting down to our resistor. We want to go to the tan wire. Look for the tan wire. Take it back out. Put the paper clip to the tan wire. Do the same thing. Turn to run. Number 2, we should see basically the same amount of voltage. Okay, we see voltage, so everything is good there. Now turn it off. Now we'll go to number 3 speed, and we want to go to the light blue wire. Same thing. Take it out. Put it in there. Alright, let's make better contact than that. Okay, now same thing, turn to run. Turn it to number 3, and we should see voltage. Same thing, yes we do. So now what that's telling us is that we're getting voltage down to all our speeds to the resistor. And hopefully you've got to this point. If you have no voltage there, well then you've got a problem with a blown fuse, or your switch isn't working, something of that nature. So now what we want to do is we want to check the output of the resistor. This is the important step. Now, the dark blue wire is the output wire. And of course, that goes to our relay. So we'll take it out and we'll go into our dark blue wire. All right, now we're going to turn it to run, and we'll put it on number 1 speed, and we will read the voltage. And it should be a lot less than the voltage that was going in. All right, here we go. Okay, we've got 4.8 volts. Now, if you don't see that, well, that's the problem. There's something wrong with that resistor. Now, let's check number 2 speed, and our voltage should go up. So she's going through the resistor, out to the motor, and she's registering 7.25 volts. Now we want to check number 3, so we'll move our switch to the 3rd position, and we should see even a higher voltage. Almost 9 volts. There it is, 9 volts. And of course, if you do not see any voltage, well, that would be the problem right there. The voltage is not passing through the resistor. And that's the 3 speeds that go through the resistor: 1, 2, and 3. So that concludes the test on the resistor. So anywhere along the line, if you don't see any voltage out of that blue wire, well, you most likely have a problem with your blower motor resistor. Here is a close-up look at the resistor. The yellow wire, tan wire, and light blue wire are the wires that feed voltage going in, and the dark blue wire is the wire that feeds voltage out. And you can see the paper clip that I have on my meter lead. Now, if you happen to have to change the resistor, you want to lift up on this little tab right here, and the connector will come out of this housing, and then the resistor screws into the AC box here, heater AC box, by two 5.5 headed screws, one right here and the other one right there. So that's all there is to checking the blower motor resistor on your Saturn S series.